Look at everybody who's around the president. Let me just go through some of these people. Let's just start with Andy Stern. This is his health care. I mean, he's sending me fishes in the mail. Andy Stern, SEIU. Okay? He doesn't believe in the free market system. He wants to redistribute the wealth. He wants workers of the world unite. Okay? Ron Bloom, he's a Maoist. Anita Dunn, Maoist. Van Jones, communist. Mark Lloyd. Oh, yeah, who's going to step down to give somebody else a chance? How about Jim Wallace? He's the latest. I don't know, Jim. Oh, Jim. I've got a whole show. In fact, I could do a whole week, and we will, on you with your spread the wealth social justice nonsense. It's Marxist. And you can hide behind all the sweet words now, but after 30 years, America will know. I mean, they figured Jeremiah Wright out, which, by the way, I think you are really kind of like Jeremiah Wright on sedatives. Jeremiah Wright, Marxist. Anyway, then we have Carol Browner. She was socialist, is a socialist. I only say was because as soon as she was announced, they took her name and erased it off of a socialist website. Then you have Robert Creamer. Bars have been enhanced just to remind you who he was. This isn't an actual photo. Socialist. Got it? Here's the sad thing that I don't think anybody will really ever say about Barack Obama, because it sounds mean, and I don't mean it to be mean. This is truly a sad, tragic story. But the only way to understand, first of all the people around him, and then his thinking, I don't think he's an evil man. I don't think he's trying to do evil things intentionally. He really does believe Marxism is the way, is the answer. It is the future. He believes that. From the moment he was born, he had contact with nothing but socialist, Marxist, communist radicals. His father abandoned him. Why? So he could go off to a Marxist school in New York. Then his father left the country to go try it out. How tragic. What kind of scar does that leave on a boy? Then his mother. I mean, this is, you tell me, what scar is left when the mom leaves a son who's been abandoned by his father for Marxism, leaves the son with his grandparents so she can pursue critical theory, which is Marxist. Both parents leave a boy for Marxism? And then he goes to his parents, or his grandparents. His grandparents attended the Little Red Church, which was known for its communist teachings. Grandpa introduced him from Frank Marshall Davis. Frank Marshall Davis is now his teenage mentor. Frank Marshall Davis has an FBI file this big. Then Obama himself says he intentionally sought out radicals and Marxist professors. Then he's, just because their kids go to the same school, Bill Ayers. He becomes friends with Bill Ayers. Then his pastor is a Marxist, Jeremiah Wright. He sits in the pew for 20 years, and it doesn't dawn on him that the guy is a radical, America-hating Marxist. Come on, America. Come on. Stop having the argument. Do they have Marxist tendencies? Are they leaning this way? Start asking this question. If our country embraces Marxist ideas, does it matter? The time to answer that is now, and the answer is yes. It will destroy us. You know who the real bad guy is in this? The press. This is not that hard to put all together. It's not that hard. Most of America understands this now. The real bad guy is the press. Where have they been? What are they doing? How are they protecting the republic? May history forget you are my fellow countrymen. A viewer sent this book to me. I am grateful for all of the books, the old books and the old documents people are sending, but let me just read something. It's on page 6. This is An Evil Tree from 1961 or 63. How can we tell it's an evil tree? If the fruit was good, the tree would be good. If the fruit was bad, the tree would be bad. Communism has bad, very bad fruit. Listen to this. It teaches men to hate God and to hate their fellow human beings and to use any means, falsehood, cheating, disloyalty of every kind to get what they want. It takes mothers from their families, children from their parents. Look at his childhood. It makes a man a servant of the state and not the state the servant of man. It is an evil tree. We must uproot the tree and plant the seeds of the freedom and liberty tree again.